Hello and welcome to this new Marvel Legends review, this time featuring The Punisher from Netflix. This is a really cool figure, I really like it. On the box we got Legend series at the top, we got Punisher at the bottom with the Daredevil logo as well, pointing to him in the wrong order. The Build-A-Figure Man-Thing up the top there, we got the Spot Varnish Punisher logo which looks really cool on top. On the sides we've got two pictures of Frank Castle. They're the same image, just mirrored, as you can see. On the back we've got product shot, as well as photos of all the other figures in the wave, as well as the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure and which parts are in which figure. And then we've got this lovely read-up, which is not in Lithuanian. It's not. Sorry. That's two languages now that it's not in. Anyway, that's enough about the box. Let's open it up and take a look at the Punisher. And here he is. This is a really good figure. I really like it. Other than the weird smell that's produced by the plastic that the coat's made of, this is a really good figure. There's a little bit of stiffness in the wrists, and when I first got it, there's a little bit of stiffness in the neck as well. But otherwise, it's great. There's so many good things about it. Face sculpt first of all. Let's try and adjust the lighting. There we go. Just focus. There we go. So yeah, the face sculpt really does match that of the Netflix Punisher, and I apologise, I don't know his acting name. It has a bruised quality to it, which is pretty good. I'm liking the grey on the side of the hair. On the back of the neck, you can just notice there's a little nick out of the back of the plastic. That's possibly my only gripe about this figure. Otherwise, it's sort of got a bruised, scratched look about him. If you get right up close, let's see if I can get any closer with this not going too bad. That's alright. There's a sort of 6 o'clock shadow around his sort of chin to replicate the stubble of his beard. He's got a scratch on his nose. He's got some bruising around the eyes. It's very light paint apps, but they do it very well. Yeah, this is a really good figure. Sculpt-wise and paint-wise, it's superb paint apps, superb sculpting. Moving down the figure, we've got the Punisher logo. I like the fact that this is a bit scrappy. The figure does look really good with the jacket on, but it also looks good with the jacket off if you wanted to go for a more retro Punisher look, which I think is really good. It offers that. So yeah, I'm not going to take the jacket off in this review, but take my word for it, it is really good. You see some creasing up the top of the jacket there, the collar, very nicely done. Some creasing lower down, the arms got lots of creasing in. Yeah, it's quite a synthetic, what am I talking about? It's quite a bendable plastic, the coat, so it is easily taken off and easily put back on again. And it does fit the figure. Moving down a bit more, it's very dark, so let's try and up the brightness, or not, I'll just lower it instead. Yeah, so we got his little knees there, lots and lots of creasing where the boot has sort of rucked up the trouser legs, and then we got the boots themselves, got some laces on them, got some really good sculpting underneath of the foot, no actual writing on the bottom of the foot. This is new grounds, 2 peg holes as usual, but I'm loving the sculpting of the boot print. That's really good. So yeah, overall, this is a pretty superb action figure. Didn't notice the buttonholes earlier. Yeah, really good action figure, this one, and I'm really glad I got it. Recommendation, yes. But now it's time to turn to articulation. The head can twist from side to side, move up this far before popping off. As usual, I'm terrible at toy reviewing. And that's a pretty good angle. I just don't like the neck bulge thing going on there. Hello. Pivots all the way down. Again, neck bulges out too far for me. But he's got this sort of caveman quality to him. His head's quite far forward, as you can see there. Right, we also get a 360 at the shoulder, arms move out that far. We get a twist at the top of the arm, that's a 360. We also get a twist at the elbow, which I forgot to show, and not a 90 degree on that arm. I think it is almost a 90 degree on the other arm. And we get some twisting here, 360 at the wrist, and it also pivots up and down. Now this is the stiffness I was talking about. It is really stiff to get it into place, but I prefer having a stiff action figure to a loose one, so that's fine. He can pivot back at the body, chest that far, and pivot forward that far. He has got some gappage, as you may have just seen, and that also twists from side to side. He also has a twist at the hips. His leg can kick out so far, which is pretty good. Can kick back, not very much. There's that writing that we all know to hate. Twist of a 360 at the top of the leg. Double jointed knees, but they don't bend so far. These are quite stiff as well, which is a shame, but again, prefer stiffness than anything else. We've got ankle pivot. Again, if your ankles do this, then seek medical advice. It twists down, or bends down, and doesn't really go up very much because the laces prevent this, which is a shame. And I wish there was boot articulation as well. Pew pew, yes. Anyway, we do get some accessories: 2 guns, 1 pistol / Glock, 1 bigger gun, and then we get the Build-A-Figure piece, which is the Man-Thing arm, which is huge and ugly, and there are a few words I have for it, so let's just focus on these 2 lovely little guns. These fit very nicely into Punisher's hand. When I recorded the video, guess what? I'm talking later on than I recorded. Oh my god. I thought it would be really difficult to do, but it's actually very easy. You see how easy that was? That's done. That's in place now. He's got a gun in his hand, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, liking that. Very nice. Good posable actions with the guns. This one sort of suits him. I think he had this in the show. I can't remember though. But yeah, it really, having the guns on the Punisher figure, it's a must-have really, because it is the Punisher. That is his thing. He's not got superpowers. He's just got like really good accuracy with a gun. So yeah, very good. And then we've got the little pistol again. I thought this one would be even more difficult because there's less to hold. I was wrong. It was about as difficult as the last one, which wasn't very. But as you can see here, really good. Wish they'd have put some paint apps on the gun, but never mind. He's got that good gangster hold of the gun. Slightly overextended elbow. Yeah, really like this figure. Doing a quick size comparison, you can see the Punisher is actually taller than Daredevil. So, good for you, Punisher. You suck, Matthew Murdock. Oh, look forward to putting these in some sort of fight poses. Shall we wrap this up? Let's. So what do I think of this figure overall? Yes, it's a really good figure. It has got a few gripes, a few little things wrong with it, so that you've got the gappage in the upper torso, you've got the difficult to move knees, you've got the difficult to move wrists, and then there's the fact that the boots don't pivot all the way that you want, and the boot doesn't turn. But this is a really good figure anyway, and these things do not hold it back in any respect. So yeah, really good figure, recommendations all round. And that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time for another What a Legend review. Bye-bye.